Blooming lotus. A blooming lotus opening each petal one by one symbolizes spiritual awakening of humans into an untouched paradise. Let me introduce you to a divine angel who had same obstacles of life like you and me, of sadness, loss, illness, dying and death. Yet she strived to gain wisdom of self to realize her being on earth as an epitome of happiness. Since she was a little girl, she had an immense bhakti, love, a true love for God. Sai Baba, Ayyappa, Krishna and Lalitamba were some of the gods she surrendered in her time, most of the life. Her devotion was so sincere that her little heart grew bigger and bigger and eventually totally expansive from the love towards God to love all beings. She was very kind, generous and giving towards animals, birds, kids, old people and in fact all the beings. A small spark of bhakti at heart had slowly become a forest fire, which laid foundation, a great foundation, to be ready for her higher knowledge later in life. Being active is the only thing she knew. Something which kept her most active was her love for sports. Volleyball, kho-kho, to name a few sports she played at school. She sometimes regrets for missing out on studies over the sports. But nothing could have satisfied her more than being on the field of sports, practicing with her team. She enjoyed leading, managing and inspiring other students by being the sports captain at the school. She always believed tidiness is godliness. From school uniforms to bed covers to kitchen cloths, everything has to be neat, tidy and organized for her. Sports and tidiness for active body and openness in mind turned into a beautiful young lady. And on 18th March 1976, married the ethical, orderly and self-disciplined young man, Mr. Satyanarayana. Mr. Satyanarayana is from defense background as warrant officer in Air Force. They traveled many places across India together. They had good time and made friends. They both were so similar, yet so different. In spite of all ups and downs in life, they complement each other even more better when they grew as a family. As parents, with their words of good advice, their encouragement, the support and pampering, their kids grew with a childlike innocence. In 1989, the couple decided to travel back home to Bolaram, Hyderabad in southern India, as Mr. Satyanarayana had taken a voluntary retirement to stay with the extended family. For Mrs. Veena, a mother, a wife and a member of a big family, it was a busy routine. But there was something which was pulling her out to seek her existence. With an encouragement from her co-sisters, she started attending the spiritual sessions of Bhagavad Gita and Upanishads in Bolaram, which was a place of spiritual hub with all the temples around. Mrs. Veena would visit Hanuman temple the most to fulfill her thirst of knowledge from the learned gurus. With her unwavered trust on the Guru, she would make notes, learn and always be with an attitude of gratitude. Mrs. Veena aged gracefully as a spiritual being filled with compassion. She was always available for people to listen to them and advise them of their ignorance if needed. Her aura was so vibrant that she would place her hand on a sick person's forehead and they would feel relaxed and energetic. Her practice of spiritual learnings taught her secret wisdom of life, to look beyond the routine, while fulfilling her responsibility as a daughter, sister, wife, friend, mother, and a grandmother. By now, Mrs. Veena was addicted to evolve beyond the existence of this mortal body. The lotus petals have opened up as she could tune in to the untouched paradise of herself. She no longer recognized people with their name, religion, or race. She only knew the identity of oneness, compassion, and love. She could make decisions with no confusion at all. She knew that we cannot force anyone into spirituality, but still she planted a seed with her inspiring thoughts. Her vibes of happiness spread among the family, friends, neighbors, and everyone she met. And as a fully ripe fruit easily falls off the tree, so blessed was she to leave the physical body with a cardiac arrest after 1 month, 7 days of grace period she gave us by being in the ICU to the family members. It was on 7 December 2017 at an age of 56 years. Without experiencing any old age issues or did not get any service done by anyone in the family or the caretakers, she moved to the higher abode. The sudden dismiss left us all in shock and grief. It's been a year now, and as I narrate the story of the divine angel, who is my mom, my best friend, my soulmate, it reminds me of my dad calling me as my mom's pet, Mum ki chamchi. The pain of not physically seeing her got so deep into me that I had to find the strength from death. Ever since I didn't hear from you, Mum, ever since I didn't see you, I searched for you. I searched for you in the darkness of night, in the pages of spiritual books, in the memories of your photos, in the audio of your voice recordings. But I could not find you, dear Mom. Then I closed my eyes and called you, Mummy, Mummy, Mummy. My heart tickled to respond with peace and joy. This was the same joy I experience when I wander in the Divine Mother Nature under the trees. I knew my soul would connect me to you. I searched for you and found you inside and around me. Like a rose which radiates only fragrance, who came close to it, you always uplifted your thoughts and everyone around you who came near you. I thank the Supreme God for being born in your womb. You had carefully protected and given direction of life to us. We will follow your path and guide our kids too to realize the full potential of life just like you. You will live through us now. You will live forever. We love you, Mummy. She knew that we cannot force anyone into spirituality, but still she planted a seed with her inspiring thoughts. Her vibes of happiness spread among the family, friends, neighbors, and everyone she met. Mummy's life has been a timeless message of true happiness, and we call her our divine angel, not for the happy clappy feel good stuff, but she's our divine blessings, to make us more stronger, more focused, confident, compassionate, self-reliant, connected, centered, and authentic beings. Thus, there is no goodbyes because we don't die. We transform from energy to matter. E equal to mc square. So see you forever, Mummy. See you in the next dimension when our souls are free in all aspects. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.